All right, good morning. Good morning, Travel by Water here. So I just thought I'd show a quick video of the rig. We're stopped, we're getting gas, and we're getting some breakfast. And this is what the van and boat look like when they're being trailered. So this is the problem with planning a vacation around unknown boat launches. The van's well in the water there and the boat's not floating. So I'm going to see if I can just pull it off using a long rope. Let's see how that goes. Problem is I'm going to have to be able to get it back on too at the end of the vacation. Okay, so yeah, the little tug on the stern line, it's not doing anything at all. So I got to figure out some other way to get the boat off the trailer. So my first thing is I'm going to try backing the boat up a little bit further. Alright, I got the back bumper about an inch from the water now, so let's hope that works. Yeah, so still no luck. The boat it's fully loaded for 10 days of travel with 4 people and a dog. So she's not easy just to drag off the trailer in spite of her light weight. All right, I was able to push it back about 8 feet now, so I think I'm going to be able to get it. So what I did was I went around to the front of the boat and I kind of lifted and pushed the boat off the trailer, and that got her kind of 2/3 of the way off the trailer and made it pretty easy for me to get the boat back. And then I used the stern line to pull her back onto the staging dock, and then once on the staging dock, we were able to load the rest of what we needed, mostly us. Lumpy out there. Okay, so we clear the pier, or the end of this marina, and we're heading for an island, Milton Island. We've never left this marina before. We're not running GPS, so it takes us just a minute to get our bearings. That's it right there, isn't it? Those are the spectacles, and that's Milton. So I suppose people might be wondering why we decided to motor instead of sail. The reason for that was it was getting late in the day, and it would have been a tough beat to weather probably double reef given the wind conditions, which were getting up there probably over 20 knots, whereas motoring would have been took us maybe half an hour. So maybe an hour or two to beat versus half an hour to motor. So we motored. So here we are, night one. We didn't go very far. It's really windy out there. I think it's close to gale force out on the lake. So we found this little spot, this lagoon. Looks like there's a couple other boats. There's a power boat, and then the other boat is a kind of neat Quick Step 24 Ted Brewer design. Long keel, double ender, unique looking boat. Here's a quick look at our campsite. So we've actually got a portable playpen, which is good because we've got a 1-year-old with us, and it makes things easier because this island's surrounded by steep cliffs and well, Lake Ontario. Yeah, and that's why we're not sailing. It's pretty lumpy, pretty windy out there. We actually motored here rather than sailed because it was upwind, and it would have been pretty challenging sailing the Bayhen into this. You know, big white caps, lots of wind. So this is a exceptionally high water level year, maybe a record water level year. This is late August, and basically the trees shoreline still flooded. Dutch oven cooking, night number 1. Got green peppers, cheddar cheese, canned ham in the Dutch oven over top of the fire. It's breezy, so it's being a little slow to heat up. I was reminded by the chef that there's pineapple in there as well. So green pepper, cheddar cheese, canned ham, pineapple in the Dutch oven. All right, well, that's the end of night 1. We didn't go far today because, you know, by the time you launch the boat, step the mast, drive a couple hours to get somewhere, you know, all that sort of stuff that, you know, you've used up most of the day before you even get in the water. So we just went a short distance. It was breezy, but it was actually kind of a fun boat ride, even though we ended up motoring into the wind. We didn't feel like trying to sail upwind, you know, with a double reef. It's a lot easier just to motor. So that's what we did. Here's a look. Looks like there's 2 other boats. There's a, what did the guy say was? There's a nice old sailboat. Anyway, it's a kind of a long-keeled double-ender, and then a powerful speedboat. All right, and there's the moon setting from our campsite. This is a little rocky point we have right adjacent to our campsite. There's the moon set and the sunset. Not a bad sunset.